to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss.
Pacers were going to make the playoffs. It didn't end so well for you, brother.
If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we live in different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool.
You fell asleep at the trade deadline when we had a trade to get Kyle Lowry out of here.
They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me keep on running. Toes they gonna take
this is what we got to tell.
I've been doing this.
I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I'm paying the cost. I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. We have a great episode for y'all today. As you can see, my boy Tomo not here, but we got Carl here to fill in. I'm going to introduce Carl and Dave in a second, but y'all know the drill. I had to let y'all know what we're going to talk about today. First of all, Joe Milton gets traded to the Dallas Cowboys. We're not going to react to it. We want to ask a specific question. Is he a threat to take that spot? We're going to talk about that, right? FFC, make sure y'all tune in to Fantasy Football with Coach Coombs. He came out with his top 20 QBs, and we got some reacting to do to that, all right? So we're going to talk about that, and he got some explaining to do. Also, Marcus Morris goes on First Take and says Kawhi Leonard is the most feared player in the NBA. Do we agree or disagree with that? We're going to talk about that. The Kings, they just stinking it up, man. Is it time to blow it up? I'm going to say yes. But anyway, we're going to address it when the time comes. And the Warriors beat the Lakers last night. Steph Curry had a great game, so did LeBron James. But the Warriors came on top. Did that game prove that the Warriors can win it all, like Draymond said? And we got the R2L locker, man. Well, like I said and promised, I got two of my bros with me. I got Davey Dollar sitting right there in the middle, representing the Doghouse. Make sure you got tuned in to Davey Doghouse. He just did the episode. And then we got with the Detroit Tigers hat. He's excited, right? CTC himself. Carl, make sure y'all go check out CTC. How y'all doing, fellas?
You know, I'm doing good. You know, Miami Heat did lose last night, but we were on a 6-game win streak, so I'm okay with that. Duke plays in the Final Four tomorrow, so I'm feeling good about that. Boston just won the series against the Warriors and then put up 13 runs today, so I'm feeling good about that. I'm just excited, man, but I really, really can't wait to see how the two of you guys are going to feel about Coach's top 20 list. I was there. I seen it. I was in the background in the studio. I watched every single ranking. I want to see how y'all react to it. Other than that, it's like I said, I'm excited about the show. Carl, how you feeling today, man?
I'm good, man. Tigers win yet again. Somebody try to talk some trash in the chat about my boys because we got swept by the Dodgers, but it's the Dodgers, bro. They undefeated. It is what it is. They got the GOAT, Shohei Ohtani. You know what I'm saying? GOAT Tani. I don't care if anybody come for me for that. That's my GOAT and my GOAT only. But yeah, man, I'm feeling good. And then, you know, like Dave said, another day, another game winner in Miami. So I was good about that. Felt real good about that. No, all seriousness though, I'm ready for the show, man. Detroit sports looking good. Pistons, one win away from clinching the playoff berth. Doing even better than I thought we would do in the season. Tigers 3-4, looking to be 500 tomorrow. Can't wait. Let's get into it.
No play.
Let's go. Joe, you know what's up. It's Friday, man. We can't keep the fans waiting. We got to let them know. It's time to turn up.
Turn me up, 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 up.
Jody, do your thing.
All right, y'all. We are streaming this on 3 different platforms: Facebook, YouTube, and X. So make sure y'all like the video on whatever platform you're watching this on. Make sure you follow and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. You can follow us everywhere at Refuse to Lose Sports, except for X. There, you can follow us at R2L Sports. So make sure you do that if you're on X. And share this episode with somebody that you know so they could come on and watch this show live with you. Because you could be involved in the show by being in the comment section. We can see all the comments y'all will be putting out throughout the show. Shout out to my boy Tomo, Mr. Get Done Some himself. He's not here, but he's here in the comments because he joined us on the show. HOA, stand up. Hey, let's get it.
I ain't even had to say nothing because my boy right there. I was gonna say something, but then I seen the comment. I'm like, I ain't even gotta say nothing, man. Y'all already know what it is. Hey Joe, we reached out, bro. I don't know if you accepted or not.
I accepted it.
I
accepted it.
Joe,
I already told y'all weeks ago. I mean, it's over for me this season. I'm done, you know. But we're gonna talk about it. But make sure y'all kick back and relax and enjoy the rest of the show. And we're gonna kick it off and talk about the Dallas Cowboys. So the Cowboys always making the media news, right, y'all? But for good reasons, in my opinion, they went and got a backup quarterback after Cooper Rush signed with the Baltimore Ravens. Shout out to Carl. And then you got Trey Lance today signing with the Los Angeles Chargers. So now the talk was who's going to be Dak's backup? Because Dak, I feel like every year or every other year he's getting injured. They wouldn't got Joe Milton traded him from the Patriots. The Patriots sent over a 7th-round pick along with Joe Milton, and the Cowboys received. The Cowboys sent a 5th-round. Right? No, Cowboys.
They sent the 5th. The Cowboys received
the 7th and Joe Milton.
Yep.
So Cowboys send the 5th and they received Joe Milton in the 7th. So the question is he a threat to Dak's position? And you know, Dave, you had a lot of quarterback controversies in your organization. So talk to us.
That's crazy. Coming from a Commanders fan is crazy.
Oh my goodness!
No, I'm saying like you know, Brock Purdy came in and played good. Jimmy, you know, it's a good thing.
In my honest opinion, I'm gonna say no. I don't think he is the threat to Dak's job. The reason why I say that, look at Dak's contract.
Okay.
Dak has a no trade clause. I said this the last time. He's the Bradley Beal of the NFL. He has a no trade clause contract that nobody else wants, and he has a no tag clause. So you can't tag him, can't trade him unless he decides he wants to go somewhere. I mean, and are you really going to have a $89 million quarterback this year on the bench? I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. So, as far as I know, Dak Prescott still has the job. Yes, they have a better backup now. I think Joe Milton is pretty much just going to shine in the preseason. I think that's what it is. Because Dak don't really play in the preseason. So, we're going to see Joe Milton in the preseason on every single game. So, that's what he's going to be there for now. He's there also in case Dak gets injured because, like, you know, people say he's been injured the last few years. He was, you know, he didn't finish the season last year. So, he has somewhat of an injury history. So maybe there's something that's there, but I don't know. He does have the arm talent. We saw what he did in the last game of the season where he won that game. He actually played pretty well, but that's one game. We all have seen times and time again when we've had a quarterback come in and play one game and they play great, then they play terrible after they become a starting quarterback.
Matt Flynn.
Matt Flynn. I was just about to bring that up. Matt Flynn had a spectacular game against the Seahawks.
No, the Lions.
The Lions. And then after that, he got a contract with the Seahawks, and he lost the job to Russell Wilson. So I don't think Joe Milton is going to be in position to get that job, take that job away from Dak Prescott because like I said, unless there's a drastic injury that happens to Dak Prescott, the job is his. I don't think it's going to go to Joe Milton now. Like I said, he has arm talent and everything, but no, I don't think he's a threat.
Carl?
It's not even a question. No, not at all. Good game against the Bills. The Bills didn't care about that game. You absolutely screwed the Patriots over by playing well in that game. No. A Michigan player that even when he wins, he loses. They lost their pick. No, not at all. One, Dave covered most of it. The NFL is a business. You paid Dak what, 60 a year? Like if you break it down per year with 240 or something like that. Ain't no way you going to bench that for a rookie contract quarterback in Joe Milton. Joe Milton, strong arm, very strong arm. At times, very inaccurate. He is accurate at times, but at times, very inaccurate. Please go back and look at the film coming out of college. Tennessee had a great game against Clemson. They were hyped for Tennessee the next year. Didn't look so great. Was not what people thought because Joe Milton didn't look so great. So you want to talk about winning one game and talk about the quarterback. I'd look at Joe Milton. Had a great game in the Orange Bowl against Clemson. The next season didn't look so great.
Yep, looked trashed against Florida. He looked terrible in that game. Oh my god.
No, he's no threat to Dak's job. Jerry Jones would have a heart attack if the Cowboys came up to him and said, "Yeah, we're gonna have a quarterback competition this year." What are you doing? Well, no, we ain't. You like this job, don't you? You better not. Nah, no, there's no way. I'm sorry, Milton. Really good game. Oh, I gotta say one more thing. That's not pertaining to the question. The Patriots were absolutely insane saying that we're looking for a 3rd round pick for Joe Milton. Absolutely, nobody's doing that. No way. But yeah, the answer is no.
Do I think he's a threat right now? No, I don't. But like I said, every other year, Dak gets hurt. Every other year. So if Dak gets injured, we don't want that to happen. And Joe Milton comes in and he plays well and they start winning games, I don't know. I mean, because he has a lot of potential. I mean, Carl, you missed a CTC. How do you see? I never asked you this question, so I don't know your answer going to be. How do you look at Dak before he got drafted?
Oh, I like that. Dak Man and Robinson at Mississippi State. Well, he took them and made them number 1 overall.
So you felt like Dak will be where he at right now in the NFL?
I thought Dak was tough. I also felt like people were overlooking him because he was driving in the 3rd round. But yeah, like I said, Dak Man and Robinson.
I thought he was in the 4th round, or 3rd round.
3rd or 4th, one of them two.
I think
round, it one of them. But I mean, it wasn't the 1st or 2nd, so that's beside the point.
Okay.
Dak Man and Robinson had Mississippi State lit, and so I really like Dak in college.
Mm-hmm. Now I do think the only way that's gonna happen if Dak is playing bad, which I feel like he hasn't really been playing bad the last 2 years, including the times he was healthy this year. I don't think he was great. He just wasn't bad. But if he gets hurt, let's say they losing games and he gets hurt, and Joe Milton comes in and start winning games, it's gonna be some talks. But I gotta agree with y'all. Knowing Jerry Jones, he's going to stick with Dak no matter what happens. Even if Joe Milton goes out and plays so great, he's gonna stick with Dak Prescott. I don't think Jerry Jones is willing to make that tough decision. Now, if the fans are, if he's bringing more that cash flow, because he is kind of. He's a run threat. He ain't gonna throw the ball, so he's more of a dynamic player than Dak Prescott. So, but I'm gonna say no. He's not a huge threat, but he can be.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I mean, even if he comes in, Dak gets hurt. I didn't want to be the one that I was thinking about the injury narrative, but I didn't want to be the one to throw that smut on my guy's name. But even if he does come in and get hurt and he plays well, again, the NFL is a business. I don't think it's a conversation because. Unless you got somewhere to unload that, it's not a conversation just because of the contract. It's not like we can bench that outright and save money. No, that contract is too crazy. So you have to stick with him. And I mean,
not true though.
I mean, who's taking
that contract? He has a no trade clause.
The salary cap is going up. Number one,
you still got to pay Micah.
No. I'm talking about Dak contract itself. The salary cap is going up.
Okay.
Meaning, like, what Dak is making right now, the next QB that gets paid is going to, like, surpass Dak, obviously. So it's not going to be as bad.
Yeah. Purdy is not going to surpass Dak.
Well, probably not Purdy. Purdy is like an exception.
But who's next after Purdy?
You said next quarterback up. So
I did. But Purdy ain't looking for, that's how it works.
Josh Allen didn't pass him. If we decide to pay Lamar,
Josh Allen got more guaranteed. That's what he got. He got more guaranteed than that.
But he don't got more like yearly.
Yeah, but that be getting hurt.
I feel that. But the money is going to make them stick with him unless they have a place to unload him, and he has to agree with that place.
But you already know there's teams out here that be begging for a quarterback. They would trade for him.
Yeah, but he has to agree to it. That's the thing. Where he going to agree to go to?
But so y'all telling me this: if Dak is not starting, he going to just stay put and not go nowhere?
Who knows? I can't tell you what a man is going to do or not going to do. But
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't know. I mean, if I'm getting paid $60 million and I'm sitting on the bench, I don't mind sitting on the bench. It's $60 million.
I'm trying to play football.
I'm trying to play football too, but you're not just about to ship me anywhere. Teams that's desperate for a quarterback normally need more than just a quarterback.
You're right, not anywhere. But every year there are potential good teams. If they just get a quarterback, they'll be good. It's like.
I mean, if we want to think about it, let's think about it. What teams right now can he go to?
That was my question.
That's good enough that he can get there. Maybe Jacksonville, possibly
the Raiders,
but they got Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence making $55 million a year.
But Gino, I say the Raiders, but Gino
just got the extension.
He got $37.5 million.
How much I want to kill the Browns, but the Browns is a good spot.
But they already
they
already locked in with some money though.
I'm give you examples of like
that's true, but do they want to go down that route again?
But they're still gonna have that they just went through Deshaun Watson. You sure they want to go through that again?
And
if
then
that was fully guaranteed, that's different. Dak don't have a fully guaranteed
contract. But Dak is making more.
Dak is making right now.
Dak is making more yearly than Deshaun Watson. You want to add that to what you already have now?
And you're talking about a Dak that's coming off injuries too. You're not talking about a healthy Dak. You're talking about a Dak that if he gets hurt and loses his job.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Dak, like Dak. Now, if he get like an Achilles injury or something like that, that's different. But the injuries Dak is having is not affecting his quarterback play.
Raiders is out the question.
Hold on. I got you. And this conversation is null and void because he wouldn't lose his job because of injury. We're talking about a Dak player that is losing his job due to injury. And Joe Milton takes over and takes it. These damaged goods getting the highest paid annually right now. A lot of teams are not pulling the trigger on that.
Exactly.
No, this is what I said. I said that if they are losing and Dak gets hurt and Joe Milton comes in and they start winning.
It's the same situation.
He didn't just get benched because he didn't lose his job only because he's injured. Because you could be playing well and get hurt, but when you come back from an injury, you're going to come back in. But if you're not playing well and you get hurt,
that makes my point more strong. Because not only is he hurt, he's not playing well. So you're definitely not pulling the trigger on that.
And his average salary is $60 million a year. I'm trying to see how much is fully guaranteed. How much is guaranteed? I can't find that. Oh, here we go. Salary fully guaranteed. Okay, it's too much information, but too much to read. I ain't gonna read all that. I should have did it before the show. But yeah, I do think like as long as Dak do his job, he's straight. But there's a chance if he plays bad. That's anybody though. If he plays bad, because there's a cap on Dak. Like, I mean, the man, how long he been in the league? I mean, let's be real. How long he been in the league?
16, I think, was the draft
year.
Been
a minute.
It might be 10 years.
I think it's like year 10 or year 9, year 10.
And bro, like so many quarterbacks have done more than him in the playoffs so far. Yeah, so there's a cap to that.
I think this list has a couple of teams that might make sense. Maybe.
The Steelers don't pay quarterbacks.
Man, look, Raiders
don't. I think the Raiders is out the question. They just paid Gino.
Yeah, Raiders out the question. Huh?
Saints maybe.
I was kind of thinking about the Saints. Hold on. But the Saints are terribly in the cap.
You're right. Right now they are, but next year it'll be better. What's name is there? Kellen Moore is there.
Maybe
you're right, but Kellen Moore is there.
That's true, but they got to get out of this cap scenario first.
Is it his boy? He became an MVP candidate when he left. But Kellen Moore,
they got to get out that cap scenario, and they got the Saints ain't just a quarterback away. They got some other pieces they got to get before they just a quarterback away. Yeah, they're a solid team. I'm not saying they trash, but they not a quarterback away either.
You're right though. As far as the cap is terrible. So were the Bills last year. So were the Chargers last year, and both of those teams are better off this year.
But the Bills weren't that bad.
Yes, they were. Bills were horrible last year.
The Bills cap was terrible.
They were terrible. That's why they got let go all those dudes.
Yeah, the Bills cap was terrible. But they
did something and they draft well, and their team was still good even when they let all those players go.
I mean, they were good because they got Josh Allen. And
that was my point. Their quarterback is locked in.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I mean,
still have that.
I don't know. I thought somebody was going. Never mind. All right, let's go. Let's move on, man. I feel like that's that had to be. I want to hear Tomo reaction. I know Tomo like, come on, man. Why are y'all even talking about this? It's not even a real question. But
that's what I said to start.
But
I got you,
man,
Tomo.
I listen. I know y'all don't think this question is real. When I saw this list, I didn't think this was real. FFC did his top 20 QBs live on his show. My boy, make sure y'all go check out Coach Coombs, Fantasy Football with Coach Coombs, FFC, on Refuse to Lose Sports, but he has his own YouTube channel. And he came up with a top 20 QB list based off last year. I don't think playoffs were included. He's talking about the regular season and based off stats.
Yep. And to clarify, people, he did not mention wins, QBR, or pass rating. None of that counts in this ranking. So
okay, that's fine and dandy.
Just go off of that.
QBR and wins. Y'all know me. I down there that wins are not just a quarterback stat.
Yeah, it depends on how it happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And honestly, eye test wasn't a part of this either.
Huh?
Eye test wasn't a part of this.
Not a part of this.
Yeah, I mean,
you have to watch the game. I don't know how that's not a part of it.
All right, based on stats. So I have a graphic, but it's going to be a graphic of the top 12. Cause I was going to put 20 people on the graphic.
I'll name the top. I'll name the top 20 for you since I have the list. So the top 20. Joe has top 12, and you see it right there. I'm gonna name it while I'm grabbing the rest of this list. All right.
No, go through the whole thing, 1 through 20.
So 1 through 20. At number 1, the guy who led the league in passing and almost in every category last season. Joe Burrow's number 1. Number 2, Jared Goff. Number 3, Baker Mayfield. 4, Lamar Jackson. 5 is Sam Darnold. 6, Geno Smith.
Stop the cap.
7, Patrick Mahomes. 8, Aaron Rodgers. 9, Justin Herbert. 10, Brock Purdy, my boy. 11, Kyler Murray. 12, Bo Nix.
You're done, son.
13, Matthew Stafford. 14, Josh Allen. 15, Jaden Daniels, sorry. I apologize, Joe.
Hey, Dave.
I said my bad.
That's crazy. Jaden McDaniels is crazy.
I fixed it. My bad.
Nah, it's all good. I do that all the time with Malik
16, Brown. CJ Stroud. 17, Caleb Williams. 18, Kirk Cousins. 19, Jordan Love. And 20, Jalen Hurts.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
All right, Carl, you can kick this one off. What's your reaction to this list?
My reaction? What the is this? Honestly, is this a joke? Are you kidding me? Nah, hey look. I think Coach was trolling this episode. There's no way. You have a guy, Aaron Rodgers, at 8 after the year he just had.
He was not trolling. Trust me. I watched the entire
Sam Darnold, top 5. Y'all know I'm co-president at FJA. Josh Allen, 14. Are you kidding me?
The MVP.
Hey, watch him out, Joe.
I mean, I didn't mean like that.
Lamar Jackson, 4. Cool. If you feel like Lamar Jackson not 2 or 3, fine. You know what? I disagree vehemently, or however you say that word. But whatever. At least you got my dog top 5. Because from 2018, look how far we come. Because I didn't see this coming from a lot of people. I just thought, you know what I'm saying, they was going to write my dog off like they was trying to do. Eventually, they was going to try and move my dog to running back, which is stupid. I always been a Lamar Jackson guy. So I'm just happy at how far we come. Jared Goff, 2. No. How are we going off stats that Baker Mayfield is 3? Did he lead the league in picks?
That's why I said.
Oh, Coach, come on, man. Come on. This is the you're done son right here. This list is the you're done son. This is absolutely, unequivocally the worst list I've seen in quite some time. I'm sorry, Coach. You're gonna have to get at me in the chat after seeing this. It is what it is. Joe Burrow at number 1 is preposterous. And let's not forget, the Super Bowl champion and Super Bowl MVP is at 20.
I know, at 20. That's crazy.
He's below Kirk Cousins, who got benched and cut.
No, he didn't get cut. He's still on the team.
No, he got cut and they resigned him, didn't they? So he got
no.
That's right. Either way, he got benched.
Yeah,
and
he
it
got
wasn't
benched.
because
About a rookie.
he was throwing picks. That's why he got benched. And all the Michigan State fan in me hurts to say it, but it's the truth. It's the truth. And, you have Bo Nix over Jaden Daniels. All the things that he has done.
He was arguing Mark down yesterday too. When Mark asked him that, he was arguing him down. He told Mark to shush.
Jaden Daniels is possibly single-handedly responsible for 50% of the DMV from going to depressed to happy.
Fact.
Are we serious right now? Are we serious? And last but not least, before I pass this off, because I know I could go all day with this, the 3-time Super Bowl champ, a guy that was almost going to 3P until they got absolutely wiped by the Eagles, shout out to them, is 7th. He's behind Sam Darnold, the guy who got in playoff scenarios and stuck it up not once but twice.
Behind Geno Smith too.
Behind Geno? Are we serious? Y'all go ahead, man. I'm oof. Y'all go ahead.
Go ahead, Joe.
So
floor is yours.
So we me, Tomo, David, Mark met up yesterday, and we was talking about this, and I was like, this don't make sense. Where is he getting this data from? And then I went to the ESPN.com, went to NFL stats, and looked at passing yards only. I'm gonna read in the order. Who led the league? Joe Burrow. Who was second? Jared Goff. Who was third? Baker Mayfield. Who was fourth? Geno. Now, Lamar 6, but I think out of respect, he put Lamar at 4.
Hold on,
Geno,
I'm sorry. I have to ask this. So we gonna order from passing yards, but Geno Smith is the cutoff, not Baker or Jared Goff. Whoa, nah, I can't do that. And then we go back in order, like it's no. And then Sam Darnold is fit.
Bro, it's Geno, then it's Sam Darnold. We already said Lamar. Then it's Mahomes. Then there's Aaron Rodgers. Then it's Justin Herbert. Then it's Brock Purdy, Kyler Murray, Bo Nix. The list. So
Kyler Murray
and Josh Allen is 14th in passing yards, 14 on the list. You know, so my thing is this: the grade can be passing yards. You know what's coincidence? You know what these guys got in common? The top people in passing yards. Joe Burrow got Jamar and T. Higgins. Jared Goff. Do I gotta say more? They got offense weapons everywhere. Baker Mayfield, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans. I mean, come on now.
Chris Godwin was out for most of the year, but still,
not most. He got hurt probably like a little bit over mid-season. He got hurt in that Ravens game. Yeah. So it was more than half of the season. But he got Mike Evans, and then Sam Darnold got Jettis, and what's the name? Jordan Addison. Geno got 3 legit receivers over there. 3. You know, so we can't just grade all passing yards. He said, I don't want to do wins. Okay, because Joe Burrow won't be number 1. we win wins. He also to say he didn't want to do rushing yards, which is part of the game. You know what I mean? It's part of what how quarterbacks are. Lamar is who Lamar is. Now, this shit was different. It was crazy. But Lamar is who Lamar is because he's dying. He can do both. That's dangerous. You got to include that, especially fantasy football. I mean, that's a big thing for quarterbacks be able to run. This ain't a fantasy football ranking. This is a quarterback ranking.
I mean, he's FFT, so.
Yeah, exactly. And then lastly, he couldn't have accounted for turnovers. He couldn't have. Because, I mean, Baker, like you said, Baker Mayfield led the league in turnovers. What Geno do in turnovers? Baker had 16 interceptions. Geno had 12, bro. And they're top. They both, what are we doing now? What are we doing here? So, Coach, I tried to call you to figure out exactly how this list came about. You didn't answer the phone, so I'm sorry. We already had it scheduled to do the show. You didn't answer, so now I'm talking about you right now. So, like Carl said, you got to see me in the chat, man. Cause my boy ain't no daggone. My boy is not no. What number he got me? My boy out there.
14.
15.
15?
15? Oh God.
Are you serious?
He's 15. He's 15.
Come on, man.
Hey Dave, you gotta put coach in the doghouse.
Oh, Knicks over my guy. Geno Smith. Did he forget that game against the Bears where Geno did? He won 6-0, 6-3. That was the worst game I've seen in football in like 5 years, bro.
Look, all I know is he got Brock Purdy top 10, so I'm good.
Ain't no way that's the, no, stop it.
And bro, like, I don't get it, man.
Man, look, when I was watching the show, I didn't know what coach was going off of. Like I until last night when Joe pulled up the list with ESPN, I was like, oh wow, so he really only just went over passing yards. He mentioned completion percentage and everything, but his list didn't really change that much from what the ESPN had. So he only switched a few things around, but he pretty much agreed with the stats. I mean, I guess
couldn't have done completion percentage because my dog up there.
I guess you can call coach a stat merchant. I guess.
No, he's not even a stat merchant. He's a passing yard merchant. This is ridiculous. He didn't even take nothing else into account.
I don't know. I don't. I think the one thing that I don't understand. Well, two things. How is Josh Allen 14th, and you got Justin Herbert above him, you got Joe Burrow above him, you got
Herbert threw 4 picks against the Texans.
Sam Darnold above him. Now I get it. Sam Darnold had a good regular season up until the last 2 games and in the playoffs.
When the game started to get crunchy, he folded.
He became the Sam Darnold we all. Geno Smith. I don't know. Now I don't know. And Carl, we talked on the phone. I know you said, Brock Purdy, he had a lot of injuries. Look, I get it. He did have injuries, but even still, he did not play as a top 10 quarterback last season. If you based off last season, he was not a top 10 quarterback last season. That's my guy. But I'm just saying.
I'm one of those that wasn't really high on Brock Purdy. So if I had a chance to get an I told you so off, I will. But bro, I'm not holding last year to Brock Purdy.
Oh no. I'm not saying he played terrible, but I'm saying as in top 10ish, I wouldn't put him right there.
But if you were to say Brock Purdy's top 10, looking at this list we have right here, it's guys I would put Brock Purdy over on right now.
Oh yes, I would too. I would
put him over Aaron Rodgers for last year. I would put him over Geno. I would put him over Darnold, possibly Herbert. Come on, man, like. Brock Purdy did the best he could. What do I want to say? He was kind of like the glue or tape, if you will, for that offense.
Who?
Brandon Ayuk was dropping passes, then got hurt. Christian McCaffrey got hurt, rushed back, and they got hurt for the rest of the season. And then that was against Buffalo. Debo wasn't himself last year. Jawan Jennings stepped up in an amazing way, but Ricky Pearsall, he was cool, but he got shot in the chest. And no, not trying to be funny or nothing, but that's just what happened. He's good now.
We had 2 players that lost their child on the team.
Right, it's like so much Brock Purdy had to overcome, and nobody thinks Brock Purdy is a Josh Allen, a Lamar Jackson, a Joe Burrow, if you will, or a Jalen Hurts or something like that. So you can't look at it the same if you would look at it like, if Lamar Jackson had all them injuries, he'd still be winning, because you don't view Brock Purdy in that light. So I would be cool if somebody put Brock Purdy in the top 10.
Yeah, I'm just saying based off of if he talking about stats, just stats period. I'm not putting Brock Purdy top 10 off of stats from last season. I'm not talking about his play. I think he played okay because of everything that happened with the team last year. But if we talking about just based on stats, I wouldn't put him top 10 based on his stats.
And then Kyler Murray too. Like,
he don't even like Kyler Murray.
Like, he don't like a lot of these. Like, I don't get it. Like, he don't like Kyler Murray. He definitely. I don't think he likes Sam Darnold. Who else? Aaron Rodgers. Oh my God.
I think he really don't like Jalen Hurts because he got him 20 in the man.
Yeah, he got Hurts 20, bro.
He made him Super Bowl MVP. He was Super Bowl MVP. So I don't get it.
I can't wait till the Eagles fans see that.
No, please. I'm leaving the chat when that happens because I know it's going to be flooded. Kev's flooding them with clips. AJ
They
definitely
didn't
went
respond
crazy.
yesterday. Yesterday, I tagged them in it, and no one said nothing. They just ignored it.
Yeah, yeah, Coach Wilding, man. But I mean, Coach Wilding, people that got some strong takes. Marcus Morris, he went on
Hey, them
first take.
transitions. Oh my God.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna taking notes, bro. Hey, Marcus Morris on first take, and he had a take for the ages, not for the ages, because Coach had that one, but he said something. The question was, is Steph Curry the most fear? Like, do people fear Steph Curry more than any other NBA player right now? And he had another person in mind. So let's play the clip.
For this, you agree with him? Who is the most feared player in the NBA? Is it Steph?
I wouldn't go far and say it's Steph Curry. Listen, he's very respectable. Everyone knows Steph Curry, if not the best point guard that ever played the game, right? But I gotta disagree with you right there. See, and you know who I'm gonna go to? And I know this not gonna be your favorite, but I'm gonna talk about number 2 over there with the Clipper Nation, baby. I'm going with Kawhi.
You got to be crazy.
I'm going with
I can't
Kawhi
believe
Leonard.
you just
And the
said
reason
that.
why,
Ridiculous.
why is because Kawhi healthy is a total different player.
God.
A total different player. And we talking about offensively. We talking offensively. Yes, Steph Curry is definitely.
Give me the ball. Take the ball from you.
Listen, offensively, Steph Curry. Listen, you know you have to 3-4 guys have to be on him. But Kawhi Leonard, offensively, defensively, you don't want him even near the ball. They're going to sort out Steph Curry defensively, and we both know that. We both know that Steph is definitely a liability on defense. We know that. So we're going to have to build your game plan around protecting him defensively.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Kawhi Leonard is the most feared when he goes up for a layup. Because you're scared when he come down if he's going to be back in the game. Oh, he good. He going back down the court. Pull up jumper. Oh, he good. He went back on defense. That's
gonna be a real for real. So I'm gonna kick this one off. Dave, he sound like me when we went out there 2 years ago.
Facts.
With the Suns and the Clippers. I was a believer before, but nobody is scared of Kawhi because we don't know if he's gonna finish the season out. We don't know if he's gonna finish the playoffs out. I get it. He's been back and he's been playing well. I get it. The Clippers have been playing well. When Kawhi Leonard and James Harden are playing together, they are 5th in offensive rating, 2nd in defensive rating, and 2nd in net rating. The Clippers are the 3rd best defensive team in the NBA. That's without Kawhi Leonard in and out the lineup, right? So they won 12 of the last 15 games. So I get it. The Clippers are exciting right now. But we know what's going to happen. We're going to get to the playoffs. I hope it don't happen because one thing he's right about, a playoff Kawhi is different. He is. I had confidence 2 years ago when they played the Suns. I was like, in the playoff series, I'll take Kawhi over KD any day. Like, if they both healthy. Because Kawhi got that, I mean, KD got that dog in him too. But Kawhi, I mean, he just different. He does what it takes to win. So, and he elevates in the playoffs every single time. But I don't know if he's going to be available, like Carl said. Like, and then Kawhi, the last time we saw him in the playoffs, he literally got hurt, finished the game. And then we get a notification next day that he out for the series. It's like, are you serious? So I disagree with him. Nobody doesn't fear him as much. I don't think Steph also is the most fair. I mean, the most feared is Jokic, tell you the truth. Jokic is the most fair player in the NBA because he's the best player in the NBA. So I would say Jokic. Dave?
Yeah. I don't disagree with that take as far as you saying Jokic. I'll say Steph is probably more fear right now than Kawhi Leonard is, though. I agree with that. Because if you look at what the Warriors are doing right, all they did was give Steph Jimmy Butler. And Steph turned into MVP Steph. So I'm going to say that he's more scary than Kawhi right now. Did you see what Steph just did last night? The man is averaging 44 points in the month of April. The month just started. He averaged 44 points already. He put up 50 in the first game and put up 37 last night. Like, is he serious right now? Like you said, I understand what the Clippers have done as far as late. But right now, they're the 8th seed. They're going to be in the play-in tournament. it's not even a guarantee that they're going to be in the playoffs because they have to play for the spot.
Sound like another team.
And then they going up against OKC. OKC has ran the table against everyone. No matter who it was, they beat just about everybody that came their way. They're 29-1 against the Eastern Conference. Is people not looking at that right now? I think SGA is more feared than he is right now.
What's the question?
I mean, are we just going to skip the guy who's about to win the MVP this season? Wasn't someone else in the conversation before? I mean, I'm not saying Kawhi Leonard is the scariest player in the league. I don't see that. Yes, he's great defensively, and we know he could be a beast in the playoffs. But he's not available. The last time, like you said, the last time he played one game, and then that was it. And are we forgetting who else is on his team? James Harden is great in the regular season, but what happens come playoff time? He just happens to go missing sometimes. He'll play great for 2 games, then that's it. He just seems to gas out. We've seen him have the most turnovers in the playoff game before when he was with Houston. We've seen him get his block shot in the last second of the game from Manu Ginobili. We've seen Dame putting out the players with the shot. We've seen him lose multiple series in the playoffs. Whatever team he's on, you can almost guarantee they're not making it to the finals. That's just pretty much what it is. Kawhi Leonard, when healthy, is one of the best players in the league. But the thing is, you have to say when healthy. He's not always healthy. Healthy is like an anomaly to Kawhi Leonard. I don't even remember the last time he's played 70-plus games, if he's ever done it.
The bubble. Oh, no.
So I'm not gonna say someone who can't stay healthy for 65-plus games in multiple seasons is the most feared player in the league. I mean, who is talking about, I don't want to see Kawhi in the playoffs? I don't hear that often. Every single year we hear the Clippers are the scary team. The Clippers, watch out for the Clippers. Watch out for the Clippers. Then what happens? They get clipped out the playoffs. So maybe they are scary to themselves. They don't. If they're not healthy, then they're not going to be able to do nothing. But when are they ever healthy?
I'm sorry, Marcus Morris. I know y'all were teammates at one point, but no. And I'm a huge Kawhi guy, but like, bro, it's not the same, bro. Kawhi Leonard was a dog 6 years ago. It's not the same. He's not. Let's talk about Kawhi Leonard real quick. So 2019, he wins in Toronto, right? Huge partner. 2020, the bubble, Game 7 against the Nuggets. They blow a 3-1 lead. He had 14 points in Game 7. 2021, Clippers, Suns playoffs. Western Conference Finals?
No, that was Utah.
No, finals. They was in the Western Conference Finals.
He got hurt against Utah, though.
That's where I was going.
Okay.
He didn't play. He got hurt. He missed the entire next year. Then Clippers Mavericks 2023. What happens? Kawhi doesn't play. He's hurt. He played one game. Then he tried to come back, and he was clearly not the same. They sat him again. Then last year. No. I'm sorry. 2023 was the Suns, right? When they played the Suns again. And he had the amazing game. Put up 38. Didn't play for the rest of the series. I'm sorry. Then Mavericks was last year, right? And he played, got hurt.
Yeah.
Rushed his way back. Didn't look the same. Shut him down. I'm sorry, bro. That's 5 years of getting hurt. No. Well, except the bubble. But in Game 7, he looked terrible. Him and PG looked terrible. No. You're not afraid of Kawhi anymore. I get a healthy Kawhi Leonard was a really good player. He's still a really good player now, but he's not the same. But guys I'm scared of more than Kawhi. Steph, LeBron, Luka, Jokic, SGA. I might even go Jamal Murray because Jamal Murray in the playoffs, he be going crazy, and at least he's there. I
might go Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, I'm not saying that these are better players than Kawhi, but these are guys that at least are there and put up playoff performances. Even Donovan Mitchell, what averages the most points in the playoffs, or probably used to. I know last year was kind of bad for him.
Luka.
Yeah, I'm about to say last year was bad for him. That probably dropped his average tremendously. The Magic series, but even then, at one point, Donovan Mitchell had the most points in the playoffs.
Shoot,
I'm a huge Kawhi guy.
I might even say Jimmy Butler is more scary than him in the playoffs.
I might agree with you.
I mean, we seen what Jimmy did. Jimmy took two
lackluster
mediocre teams to the finals twice. And to the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times.
This is Joe. We're not saying that these are better players than Kawhi.
No, we're not. But when it comes to playoff, when it comes to winning, to possibly get to the,
y'all missing what he's saying though.
I get it. He said if healthy. I'm not giving you if healthy. If I just gave you full.
Okay. If we only saying that because of his health, then yes. But a healthy Kawhi,
he's tough. He's tough. I'm with you.
But we ain't seen a healthy Kawhi in 5 seasons.
No, I get y'all. I get y'all. But I just make sure we're on the same page with the healthy Kawhi part.
No, I get it. I get that. But
I get it.
It's just like what I told you.
We're just talking about right now. I'm talking about right now.
Even with Joel Embiid, with J-Mo, I told him this years ago. I can't give you a healthy Joel Embiid because I don't be seeing a healthy Joel Embiid ever. So I feel you, but I can't do it. I get the premise, but I can't do it because it's never happening. Kawhi Leonard, it's been like 5 years, bro. I can't do it at this point. I'm sorry.
Exactly. It's not like he getting any younger. He getting older.
Exactly. So I get what he's trying to say, but if it was 2019, had a point. 2020, he might still have a point. But now the ACL, the Maverick series, the Sun series, it's like, bro, I can't do this no more. I love Kawhi Leonard, but I'm not going to fantasize about what he used to be.
And young Kawhi was in the playoffs, what, 2013 in that finals, 2013 and 2014?
The fourth option went crazy.
Exactly. I mean, that was what? More than 10 years ago.
So let me ask y'all this.
He ain't the same.
Hypothetically speaking, and this is a hypothetical.
Clearly.
If Kawhi is healthy in the playoffs, how scary I think he is? If he's fully healthy throughout the whole playoffs.
I'll give him top 10. I might give him top 7. Because again, I named 5 already. I named LeBron, Steph, Luka, Jokic, SGA. That's 5 right there. Didn't even say Giannis. Giannis might be up there. I don't know if people fear Tatum in the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I do really like Tatum. I know I get my trolls off in the chat a bunch with Tatum, but I really do like Tatum. Do I think Tatum is more scary than Kawhi, though? I don't know. I don't know how that.
No, he's not. That's not a healthy Kawhi. He's definitely not.
Okay, cool. Because I was one of the friends again at the Kawhi. I know Celtics fans gonna kill us in the
comments. Even Giannis in the playoffs. Give me a healthy Kawhi over Giannis right now.
This might be me being biased, but I might certainly put Jimmy over him. I'm sorry.
A healthy Kawhi?
I might.
It's just so hard to judge because
I've seen Jimmy go crazy, and when people don't expect him to.
Against the Celtics. And against the Lakers, he had a 45-point triple-double.
Yeah.
Celtics, okay. Huh? He said what?
The Lakers in the bubble. Didn't he have a 45-point triple-double?
Oh, so now we going back 5 years ago.
I seen him go.
We go back to 5 years ago.
I seen him go crazy against the Bucks. I seen him go crazy against the Bucks.
Because we go back 5 years ago, that means we
go crazy.
Giannis got hurt though that series. He didn't go crazy though. He didn't go crazy. Giannis did get hurt that series.
He came back and played and put up a triple-double the next game he played, bro. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah,
I don't want
to hear nothing about that. I don't want to hear nothing about Giannis being hurt. Yeah,
I'm not sold on Giannis. What have Giannis really done in the playoffs other than beat the Atlanta Hawks, the injured Brooklyn Nets, and the DeAndre Ayton Suns? Outside of that run, he done nothing.
I feel you. If you want to take Kawhi over Giannis, I ain't mad at you. That's still not top 5 though. I said top 7, top 10.
The only guys I give Jimmy Butler a different level in playoffs. But Kawhi different too when healthy.
I feel you. That's why it's hard to gauge because he's like never healthy anymore.
Like, and then he shows them big moments. That Maverick series when he got hurt against Utah, the Mavericks were up 3-2. He dropped 45, shooting 72%.
I can say the same thing. Jimmy was down, put up 51 against the Bucks. I mean, we've seen it. We've seen it happen multiple times where Jimmy goes crazy. I'm just saying there's
one thing about Jimmy Butler, Kawhi's not when he's healthy. Jimmy is inconsistent. He'll drop a 50-point game and drop a 12-point game next game.
I feel you, Joe, but
Kawhi
Jimmy
like that.
46 minutes. He'll also play like a 46-minute game.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Jimmy Butler.
Okay. Kawhi won the playoffs too. Go look at the Maverick series I'm talking about. Kawhi won in the playoffs. Kawhi is different.
Kawhi ain't play no 40-something minutes.
Man, look him out. I can't look it up right now.
I look up
but all right, man.
My main synopsis from this is I can't do this anymore.
Cause he never healthy. You're right though. Like this man gonna get hurt. Like I was on here like, give me the Clippers over the Suns. Tom was like, Joe,
he ain't gonna be healthy.
He's not gonna be healthy, bro.
I remember that.
Bro, I remember the first game. I couldn't wait to come on the show to kill y'all. And then I get to know the case he out for the rest of the series. I can't even celebrate no more. Golly. But anyways, man, one thing I'm definitely not celebrating with is these Kings. I'm back in the neighborhood, man. The Detroit Pistons took my parking spot.
No,
my old parking spot. No, you're not in the neighborhood anymore. You out the neighborhood right now.
Shoot, why ain't I? Hold on, I'm representing, brother. I don't leave.
We got look.
Carl representing you from. You can always move, though.
I got the nice house that's on top of the hill where the neighborhoods begins at.
I'm just renting the nice house.
Yeah, Carl, you want to go back? I mean,
I'm renting the nice house. I ain't permanently out yet. Yeah. This is 1 year. I'm renting.
Carl, this is what happened. When you become an NFL player, you leave your neighborhood. You get a big house, but you always go back and visit. You good.
Yeah, my job is
you're not supposed to sit there with your life. Huh?
It's because my job is somewhere else.
Nah, man. Hey, man, listen. If you live, look, right now, we in poverty, man. We in poverty neighborhood. I'm trying to get out of poverty. That's what you doing right. You ain't there yet. You need one more win.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
You're right.
I'll be out if we can consistently do this. I'm renting right now.
I feel you that. I feel you on that. But the Kings, man, trash right now. Terrible. They're not good right now. Yeah. Sorry, Kings. Whatever you want to say it. Right now, the Sacramento Kings, they are sitting in the 10th spot in the NBA Western Conference standings. And there was a report that came out that DeMar DeRozan and Sabonis are going to have some tough conversations with the Kings organization this offseason. We all know what happened. Mike Brown gets fired. Fox gets traded. And it's just a crap show. All right? So, is it time to blow it up? Yes! Yo, we got a bunch of mid guys. DeRozan can be really good at times, but he's not a franchise carrier. Zach LaVine can be good at times. He's not a franchise carrier. Sabonis could be good at times, but he's not a franchise changer. Plus, Sabonis and DeRozan don't even mix together because DeRozan is ISO. This will work with Fox, but without Fox, it don't work. It just don't. Malik Monk just ain't the same without Fox next to him. He just not. He's so inconsistent, right? And the organization himself, get rid of Mike Brown in the middle of the season which is crazy, was trigger Fox because Fox, I believe, plan on staying with us. But once you get rid of Mike Brown without no notice of nobody, about Fox, I'm like, bro, I'm tired of all the turnover. I'm tired of coach after coach after coach after coach. I'm tired of it. Let me leave. And he left. The only way we're going to get a superstar, because we're not going to get better, y'all, unless we drive well. The only way we'll get a superstar that coming to Sacramento is if we drive a superstar. That's the only way. So, capture the flag.
No way. Stop it.
I'm serious.
Stop it.
I'm starting it.
Stop it.
Capture the flag.
Right,
the Hawks got the number 1 overall pick, and they were in the play-in.
My brother.
That's a fair point, but if they do that again, it's like, bro, let's go trigger some type of conspiracy theories to come out and check the draft lotto. That's insane. And I know people don't care about the Pistons getting 3 straight 5th-round picks. I think that should have triggered it then, but that's beside the point.
Hold on. Cool flag from Maine.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, because D Rose, he went the Bulls were the 15th last team in the lottery.
Yeah, D Rose is also from Chicago.
I know.
Trigger conspiracy theories, by the way.
Yeah, LeBron went to Cleveland out of all teams. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
But Joe was right. Kawhi Leonard had 42 minutes, 42, 42, 35, 42, 41, 41, and tore his ACL. So there you go. There you go, right there.
Right here at the end of it.
You were right and still wrong, basically.
Wrong. It's just cause and effect.
All right, Joe, my brother.
Dim the bean. Come on, Dave.
Hey, I felt like it was perfect. Knowing you for what 10 plus years now, man. Blow it up. They got nothing to lose right now. What they got? What direction they going in? I don't see one right now. You got Zach LaVine, but I mean, he just scoring and ain't amounting to no wins. DeMar DeRozan, mid-range merchant. He ain't really doing too much right now either. I mean, he's had some great games. I get it. Sabonis like, man, I'm over here getting double-doubles, but we keep losing. My plus-minus is bad because we just can't win. So, yes, blow it up. Sabonis is one of the best big men in the league. You can get a lot of picks for him. That's where you start first. You start with Sabonis. Yes, I understood that you went and got him from the Pacers. I get it. But now you can send him somewhere else. He's your ticket to go do something better. Look, don't trust the process. It didn't work for the 76ers. Don't do that. There's no trust in the process. But you have a team over in OKC who showed you that if you draft well and you surround the players with good enough talent, you get players like Isaiah Hartenstein, a few other veteran players to come on this team, you got a team that could possibly be one of the best teams in the Western Conference. Now, the thing is, do the Kings have a history of drafting well? Not necessarily. You did draft De'Aaron Fox, who is without a doubt a dynamic point guard in the league. You did draft Keegan Murray. We know Keegan Murray can play well. He could be a really good role player in this league. But other than that, what else do you have? They did have Tyrese Halliburton, but he got traded to the Indiana Pacers, so you can't really count that. What else is there to do? You have to do what you can now to provide a better future for your team, for your franchise. You have no other choice right now. You have Doug Christie there, who's been a king. He wanted to have the opportunity to be a head coach again. He's coaching them right now. You got rid of Mike Brown. You already traded De'Aaron Fox to the Spurs. You sent him where he wanted to go. You got to unload everybody else. I think the only person that might not be going anywhere is Zach LaVine, because no one else really wanted Zach LaVine.
Yeah. Zach
LaVine was the one person that was clearly in the trade blocks for the last 2 seasons, and it wasn't until Fox got traded to the Spurs where he probably would still be in Chicago right now.
I don't know about that, because his trade, people started wanting him again after he started balling this year with the Bulls. He did start coming up in trade rumors again.
Yeah, but the trade was always there, but there was really no movement.
There was really no movement.
No, I get that, but you did start here. At first, it was like nobody wants Zach LaVine, and then he started playing this year. It was like, oh, some teams might be willing to take that on.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty much the conversation last season's way. Even when he wasn't playing, people was like, some people might still want to take him, but it wasn't no movement. So, where there be enough movement for Zach LaVine to go somewhere, possibly, but I think the 2 guys you can pretty much look and see who you can get some trade value with is. And you might even have to throw Malik Monk in there too.
Man, throw everybody in there.
Yeah, I agree with Jim.
I disagree with one thing you said.
Do what you can to go put some more younger talent in the future there. All the guys that you got enough to get enough trade capital. You can get at least two first for Sabonis. I think you can get that for Sabonis for sure. You can get maybe a first or at least a second round, a load of second round picks for DeMar DeRozan. You can get some draft capital for the players you have now. I mean, you got a little bit of something with trading away De'Aaron Fox, but it wasn't much. So do what you can to offload it, because I mean, where's your team going to go next year? They're going to be another team that's not really going anywhere. So do what you can to get more picks.
No, I do disagree with one thing. I do think since the new GM Monty McNair has been in business, he's been driving very well.
Yeah,
Right.
I was going to say that too. I was going to count Tommy Halliburton.
Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton, you got to count it. He drafted him. He drafted Tyrese Halliburton. Then he drafted Davion Mitchell next year. Then he also drafted Keegan Murray.
Davion Mitchell, I appreciate him.
Yeah, I love Davion Mitchell. You know, and then he drafted Devin Carter this year. And then even like signing an undrafted player like Keon Ellis, who's playing well. He also drafted,
Isaac Jones. I like Isaac Jones.
Isaac Jones. You're right, Isaac Jones. You know, he also drafted Nemus Cater that played for Boston.
I was
I was mad we got rid of him myself. So like they do, and then also we got dude from Memphis. I can't think of his name. Oh my gosh. We just traded for a dude from call me.
Oh, Jake LaRavia.
Jake LaRavia, he's been very good.
I was thinking Memphis University for a second. That's why it took me a minute.
They have he has an eye for talent. The problem is the decision making on the front office, like the head coaching. Why would you fire Mike Brown mid-season? It makes no sense. You know, so and nobody wants to come to Sacramento.
But when I say that about Dame and Portland, people kill me. Anyway, here's my thing.
We told Dame to leave.
That's true. The Bulls blew it up, and the Kings was like, let me put this back together and see how it worked. And it worked exactly how you thought. It didn't work. And now you got to blow it up again. The Bulls showed you it's not going to work. And the Kings tried it again, and it's not going to work. Yes, you have to blow it up. Absolutely. You shouldn't have did it in the first place. But since you did, you got to blow it up. And I agree with J-Mo. Nobody's off limits. Everything must go, but not for the low. I need something. Because Dave is right. OKC did build through the draft. And J-Mo's also right, because you do have to include OKC back when they was in Seattle with KD, Russ, and all that. You do have to include that.
That's great.
But Danny Ainge, I think Danny Ainge was with OKC. I'm not sure. No. Danny Ainge is doing that with Utah. But I can't remember was it Sam Presti?
Sam Presti, he's still there,
Yeah. Sam Presti, he got a lot of capital. Like so much. He has too much now. He has too much capital. So you gotta get the capital in order to draft well. But like Joe said, and I agree too, they have been drafting well. I don't think it's been rare where I said the Kings missed on a pick, to be completely honest with you. So they just need to get the capital.
More for like superstar type talent. That's more so what I was.
It's kind of hard where they are.
I know it is. That's just kind of where I was going. So I get what that's hard.
It's kind of hard where they are, unless for some reason Joe's right and they somehow get that number one lotto ball. Collusion, just like I did with Debo to the Commanders. Call it collusion. They get that, but
that was the collusion.
That'd be insane. But this year's kind of be hard. You almost have to venture into the land of tanking to draft a superstar. Next year is supposed to be some good guys. You know, I don't know until they play in the college rank. So that they're alleged to be good. To me, it remains to be seen. But yeah, they got to build through the draft. Because like Joe said, nobody really wants to come to Sacramento. Definitely now that they're going downward. Their window to get better players and stuff was when they made the playoffs. The field was there. Took the Warriors to 7. That was their window. And now it's unfortunately shut closed. So you got to blow it up and build through the draft.
You mentioned the Bulls, right? In the last 15 games, the Bulls are 10-5. We are 4-11. So the Bulls been better than us. And also, you said we need a tank, right? I'm trying to find
I said you might have to venture into that.
Right. And it's funny because we lost, right, to the Wizards.
That is true. I did see that. But I wasn't sure if he was HOA, so I ain't really say nothing.
So look, we lost to the Wizards, right? And we are and at that time 1-7 in the last 8 games. So
and y'all were double-digit favorites too. That's the crazy part. I think I was like 12.5 or 13.5 point favorite that game.
Here's the thing: everybody like, oh, they tanking. But listen to this: Malik Monk played 35 minutes. Levine played 35. Sabonis played 35. Murray played 35, and DeRozan played 40.
That's not tanking. They just lost.
We try to win that game and still lost. God. We got trash, man. This is ridiculous. And that was when I want to do a Kings talk show. I've been wasting my time doing that right now for real. Gosh, I've been so frustrated watching every game like that and talking about that.
Y'all cooking the Hornets right now.
With the Hornets. I want us to lose now, Dave.
Exactly.
Capture the flag. Capture
Well,
the
luckily for
flag,
you, draft position really don't matter. Like record wise, it really don't matter. I mean, they say percentage wise with the balls, but like you said, we didn't see the Hawks at 15 get the first. So it's all about the lineup.
I know they like, dang, it's a wrong draft to get the first round pick.
Man, you talking about crazy again? I know y'all don't care, but we won 14 games and got the 5th pick. Turn around and win 17 games and got the 5th pick.
That's unheard of. In the Wemby draft, you get the 5th pick. That's crazy.
It was collusion for Pop. Pop complained about not getting the superstar player, and they was like, you know what, we got you, Pop. Here you go.
All right, that's cool. That's 1 year. But then we win 17 games and still get the 5th pick. Now, granted, I didn't care about the top pick last year, so I wasn't tripping. But it's the principle. Like people say, oh, you took $1. You were tripping over $1. It's the principle of you taking that $1 from me.
And that's 2 years in a row, the 5th pick.
It's really 3 because I didn't bring up the other year. I just don't remember how many games we won that year, but it's been 3.
Man, listen. I don't know, Carl. I don't know what to say to you.
I don't got to worry about it this year. I'm watching as a spectator. I ain't watching like, come on, let's go. They see, hey, I'm watching like, hey, I wonder who get it because we ain't in the running.
Well, I know we all watching the game last night when the Warriors went into LA and beat the Lakers 123 to 116. That was a very entertaining game, back and forth. A lot of 3-point shooting making. Steph was putting on the show. LeBron was doing his thing. So Draymond Green came out during the All-Star break and mentioned he guarantees a championship. And they are cooking since the Jimmy Butler trade, 20-4 since acquiring Jimmy Butler. So I'm going to start off with you, Carl, because you called the trade and you said if they trade for Jimmy, you picked them to win the West. So did yesterday prove that they can actually win the whole thing?
Y'all know me, man. As much as I would love to glow and say, yeah, it showed me that I got to stay consistent into who I am. And y'all know how I feel about the regular season. It's good, but you take it with a grain of salt. It's good to see, guys step out, guys show that, hey, we have championship caliber teams, stuff like that. But the playoffs are so different that the regular season to me almost doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. Do I love the fact that the Warriors have been playing well? Absolutely. Turned their season around since the Jimmy Butler trade. But that game, I'm not going to go to that game if they win it all. I'm like, yeah, that was the game that told me they could win it all. No. It's going to be something in the playoffs that tells me I was right about that team winning it all. Now, is it a great win? Absolutely. They almost got swept by these guys. So, absolutely great win. But is it like that win shows me they're a championship team? No, not at all. They have been playing well. They only lost 2 games with Steph and Jimmy together in the lineup. But shout out to my dog. Y'all know I'm always show love to the mid-major basketball players. Brandon Pajemski. I didn't have my little brother send me. I don't even know if I can say this on the YouTube airways where he sent me. Just know an event in 1942 that made America and Germany go to war. It was Pod's face on the guy on the German side. That's all. You can use your imagination from there.
Oh my God. So
yeah, he sent me that early in the season. I told him, bro, you don't want to trade Pods, bro. Pods is good. It was the beginning of his second season. Like, let's relax. So I got to shout him out. He's turned this season around. And shout out Moses Moody, because I've been a Moses Moody fan since Eric Musselman in Arkansas, and he's been stepping it up as well. So shout them out. And the last shout out I got to do, my guy Quentin Post. And LeBron and Luka, y'all dead wrong for saying them words to my dog, man. Hey, bro,
talk to that boy.
They didn't call him the P word because, we on YouTube, I can't say it. They didn't call him the P word. They called my man a bum. And it looked like lightweight Draymond wasn't even really defending him for real. I'm like, bro, I know you cool with LeBron, but like, bro, stick up for your man. You would have went crazy if that wasn't LeBron calling your man something like that. So I do got to shout out Quentin Post. He's been helping as well. 3-point shooter, 7-footer. Me and Javon talked about Quentin Post. We gave Quentin Post his pop during the draft season. So shout out to him as well, Boston College guy. But yeah, shout out to the Warriors. They playing well, but this is not a game that made me go, oh yeah, that wasn't it at all.
Dave?
I gotta agree with Carl. I'm not gonna say that this right here shows that they can win the championship. But I will say how they played as of late showed that they can win a championship. So, them being 19-2, with them together, 19-3, since the trade happened altogether. So they've only lost 3 games since Jimmy got traded to Golden State. So it's been a big impact with Jimmy being there. He doesn't even have to have like a 30-point game. We know that's not what Jimmy is. He'll do it every now and then, but that's not what Jimmy is there to do. He's there to play defense and score when need to, get to the free throw line, help facilitate, do all those things. He does all the little things in the basketball court that helps you when he's a leader by action.
Mm-hmm.
That game was very exciting last night, though. At 2:23, after LeBron turned the ball over, it started to become somewhat of a shootout right then and there. Steph goes down there, hits a 28-foot three-pointer shot. Of course, pass from Draymond. You already know how that was. Then Bron go right down there. He's okay. I'm going to match it. 23, boom. Now it was 114-107. Then Pod goes down there, makes a three.
Yeah.
Boom. And then off the reads goes down there, makes a 30-footer. Boom. Then timeout. I said, ooh, this game getting good. Game good. Pod out there balling. He had 22 points at halftime. Pod was cooking last night. That's one thing I can say. He was
9 of their first 12.
Cooking last night. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, him and Moody hit 4 threes.
Man, look. Pod ended the game 28 points. He was 8 of 10 from the 3-point line. This man was 80% from 3 last night. That boy was balling. And then Steph, of course, like I said, we talked about him before. He put up 37 last night. Another night that, Steph just goes crazy. Jimmy only had 11, but it didn't matter because Steph and Pod went off, and then you had Kuminga drop 18 off the bench.
Yeah, he played well too.
He got hurt though last night. He got hurt last night, right? At the end. I think he got hurt.
Yeah, he did. I think he missed. I think he rolled his ankle or something like that. I think.
Yeah, I hope he's straight.
I thought he
did
did
ball last night.
But then, I mean, you had Rui for the Lakers that put up 24 last night. Bron put up 33, of course. Luka only had 19. Luka ain't making 3-pointer all game yesterday. But the Warriors have played very well since, like I said, since that trade, man. You got Draymond, who's right now leading as far as in bats, as far as who's going to be the defensive player of the year. His odds keeps going up. It's really between him and Evan Mobley. I think Dyson Daniels needs to be talked about a lot more.
That's crazy. Dyson Daniels not even in it.
They're only really talking about Jaren Jackson Jr., Evan Mobley, and now Draymond. They're not really talking about Dyson Daniels.
I think it's like the Wemby effect. It's because he's not winning.
I get that you want to reward winning, but I don't think DPO watch it. Go ahead.
Carl,
he locked down though.
I agree with you.
He's not just a skill guy. He's a great defender. He has the
Dyson. I know it's not about Dyson Daniels. I talked about him on my show last night, but I got to bring this up. This man is he has 14 games this season where he's had 5+ steals. That is the most in NBA history, Joe. NBA history. He hasn't even been in the league that long. The 2 people behind him have been in the league for 15+ seasons. That's Chris Paul and LeBron. Chris Paul got 13 and LeBron got 12. He got 14. He's only been in the league for 2 seasons?
It's probably a little bit more than that, but I get you. But I definitely, I'm with you, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember we play Atlanta, and then for the game, Fox clutch, he plucked Fox for the game. I was like, dang.
He's definitely straps.
Yeah.
You don't want him. You don't want him to be the main defender on you.
New Orleans wasn't even playing him. That's crazy.
I know. It's the fact that he came from there. Yeah.
That shows you how bad New Orleans is.
But I agree with Dave. Like, first of all, this game didn't tell me what I already knew. I already felt like they're gonna win the whole thing. That's why I don't think Draymond was crazy for saying what he's saying. See, what people don't understand about Jimmy Butler being with Steph Curry is that the Warriors are already that team that they're strength in numbers, right? They have the extra step up when they need to. Like that's what happens with the Warriors when they're on their championship run. And when you watch Jimmy the same way. Jimmy empowers everybody around him. those Miami Heat teams, bro, like they took it to another level. Now, Spo has something to do with it too, but your leader has to set the tone. Them role players went to another level when they needed to be in a different level in the playoffs. So you see Jimmy Butler, he only had 11 points, but he made some key moments in the game. Like he got a steal on a fast break that was very key. It was it was 1-3 hitting the corner in LeBron's face when it was the shot clock was going down. Like stuff, like he does little things in the game. And then at the end, he kind of made me mad when everybody was hitting threes and he got to the free throw line. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, you did say that. I was like, come on, Joe, relax.
Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Come on, bro. You trying to the game in.
It's Jimmy. That's what Jimmy does. He like, man, let me quiet
I
this
saw
down.
that. I was like, bro, you ain't really
Come on,
doing
man.
this.
I was like, oh, I was like, oh, this game lit. And I was catching up too. Shout out to Kuminga for it. That was a crazy dunk. That was crazy. But
Moses Moody.
my bad. That's a Kuminga. Moses Moody. Oh my gosh.
I didn't talk about it because they went to commercial and I knew they were challenging it and I knew it was gonna be an offensive foul, but that shit was crazy.
Bro, like I had saw it late. I think I put in the chat. But they elevate the team. And then another thing, we talked about it earlier with Jimmy Butler. He's very inconsistent in the playoffs. This is gonna be games where he's gonna drop 35 or 40. Then the very next game he's gonna have 12. That's cool because you got Steph. Like Steph is gonna be that guy that's gonna fill that void. Steph gonna be Steph. But there's also gonna be games when Steph be off. Steph is not inconsistent, but once a blue moon, Steph will have a game when he's shooting like 0 for 9 from 3. You know, like he ain't against the line. It's one of them games when he's just having a rough game, and that's where Jimmy can step in. So defensively, they turned the corner. Also, since Jimmy been there. Draymond Green wasn't getting talked about defensive player of the year until Jimmy got there. And I think a part of the reason why is what Draymond said. When Jimmy is here now, we actually feel like we can win every game. And when you feel like you can win, you play a little bit harder. This is how it is. Yeah, but when y'all watch the Warriors, I want y'all to just look at Draymond on defense. Just watch him the whole time. Like he's active every second of the play. And that just tells you it's some belief there. So I think that like if they win a championship, I would not be like, I can't believe it. I'm shocked. I'm not picking them. Y'all know who I'm going with. I'm going with OKC. It's the year of SGA. Carl. SGA is about to have one of them years, either 09 or 2010. A Kobe type playoff run. I'm just letting you know right now.
I feel it. You know my pick. I feel it though. Pistons Warriors finals.
Oh, we look. You and your brother run it though,
We
but
don't really believe that.
That would be crazy. They go to the final. I'll be happy for you, Carl.
I might go. I might just go back.
Hey Joe, I tell you what. That means I won that argument that we had between the Pistons and the Pacers.
Yeah,
The Pistons is the scariest team in the East.
Yeah. I say y'all not the scariest because the big dog y'all not beating. You're not beating the big dog.
Yeah, I don't think we're the scariest. I agree.
That's why
I'll be real on the show. Like I'm gonna get my trolls off in the chat. I'm nervous in the Cavs. If we face the Cavs or the Celtics, I'm nervous. I ain't gonna lie.
Or the Bucks. Are you not scared of the Bucks no more?
I would say the Bucks. I don't know if the Bucks gonna make it, to be honest, but I would be scared of the Bucks only because, bro, we lost. I don't think we beat the Bucks yet.
Y'all haven't beaten the Bucks.
Yeah, we haven't beat them yet. But I don't know if they make it. That's why I didn't bring them up.
Y'all only beat Boston.
Yeah, we beat. No, the Cavs. We just beat the Cavs.
Okay.
Without Cade recently, we did.
Okay, you got to throw that in there without Cade.
Hey, we won by 11, bro.
Detroit.
Hey, I got the Tigers on the day, but
this man thought he was a bad boy person. Your boy be tripping, man.
Hey, bro, I love to see it, bro.
You do?
I ain't tripping off him. Hey, this is what he do. This is what we need. You heard Coach JB. He doing what he supposed to do. Now, if he not supposed to do this and he doing this, then I got a problem.
Okay. Well, I want you to solve this problem with us with the R2L locker man. All right, we got that next. Now, Tomo's not here. Did Tomo give his pick? Let's see. Hold up. Did Tomo give his pick? Oh, yeah. Before we go, these picks aren't guaranteed. All right. It's our opinion. Our opinion. Carl told you he bet on his own picks, but it's our opinion. So if you bet your whole house, all your savings into a bet that we tell you and it doesn't hit, do not reach out to us because we didn't force you to do anything.
At all.
Opinion. I'm going to show you the record.
Gamble responsibly is what Joe is saying.
Records are pretty good. But we got some L's on there, okay? There are some L's on there, so you could potentially lose, but you could also potentially win. So
yeah, I mean, everybody over 500. So that lets you know we're doing something right.
So David's winning 10-4. I'm second, 9-5. Tomo's on a 4-bet win streak, 8-6. And Carl, you've been on here twice. I think you hit both times.
I can't remember the second one. I just remember Middle Tennessee State as an underdog money line.
And you hit that one.
Yep.
So I think you did. I think Coach was on one time and he hit because he picked OKC over the Celtics and the Celtics lost. So all the guests, I'm gonna have one for the guests. All the guests are 3-0. So let's do it. Did Thomas in this pick, Dave?
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah. All right, go ahead, Dave. Go ahead and read it.
So Tomo picked. My boy sticking with hockey. That's my man. That's my man. I showed him something. He picked the Rangers at +1.5. They're going against the New Jersey Devils. Crazy. I live in New Jersey now. It's fun.
So all our picks from last week hit also.
Yep.
And by the way, Dave, going forward, no, I'll talk about backstage. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah. So mine's I'm picking Auburn +2.5 against Florida.
Ooh, you dirty dog.
I'm picking Auburn 2.5 against Florida.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, it is.
So
that's why I'm going down the limb.
+2.5. Okay.
+2.5.
Okay.
I didn't say
you had Florida winning the game, right?
Huh?
Oh, you had Auburn winning.
I got Florida winning the game.
Okay.
That's insane. To take a +2.5. I mean, it's happened. I'm not saying
that just means Florida got to win by 2. That's it.
That's crazy.
It is crazy, but don't matter. Hey, if they win or they lose by 2, either way I win. So hey, all good to me.
Okay. I am going to take. I'm gonna do baseball. I'm gonna do it.
No, God, I know where you're going.
What? I'm not taking you. The Nationals.
Yep.
I knew it.
+1.5 against the Diamondbacks. That can happen.
It can. I hope it don't, but it can. I get the crap beat out.
I mean, you know, Suarez is like second in home runs right now.
Insane right now. He's going absolutely ballistic. It's like him and Ivan Herrera going like bomb for bomb.
Yeah, and Aaron Judge too.
Yeah, Judge too. Yeah, I got those Judge in there.
I mean, Torpedo. Shout out to Torpedo. Go ahead.
Nah, he's not using it.
Oh, he not using it? Dang, I just threw a joke out there. Ain't work.
Yeah, he's not using it. He's actually against it.
Oh, he is against it? I feel that.
Yeah, he said, look at what I did last year. I don't need that. His words exactly.
Oh, man.
All right. I was thinking baseball at first. I was. I'm like, who would I be if I skip out on college basketball for these last couple days?
Exactly.
So, Dave.
I know you going.
Houston +5.5.
Let's go.
To me. I have Houston beating Duke. I have Houston winning it all. I probably shouldn't have said that because now y'all probably tune in the CTC still. But I'm going to say Houston +5.5 points. I get Duke. It's a really, really good team and have star power in Cooper Cup. Not say Cooper Cup. Jesus Christ. Cooper Flag.
Don't worry, I made the same mistake.
I do it with Malik Brown. It's just some with Duke players. I mess up their names. But Houston has the coaching. Houston, really, really good defensively, and I think they are underrated in their ability to put the ball in the basket with guys like Miles Uzan, Manuel Sharp, and LJ Cryer. Even guys like Malik. Why am I blanking on his name? Malik Wilson. I'm mixing his name with Terrence Arsenal right now. But Malik Wilson, his midi game is really good. So I'm going Houston +5.5. I'm relying on Houston's defense. I'm not gonna lie, but give me Houston +5.5.
Get it? I second that. Let's go Houston.
I was gonna say let's make a bet, but I'm gonna hold off on that. Nah, you know what? Yeah, let's make a bet, man.
Ooh, it's on R12, lock him in. Nice
no. I'm talking on me. Make a bet with me.
R12, lock him in, brother.
Okay, Dave, I'm here.
what's
I'll
up?
take
Make
it.
a bet with me.
Yeah,
Hey,
what's up?
dude, I need a team shirt.
Oh, you
I
want
need
to do a team shirt?
I need a team shirt. That's what I need.
Trying to get a shirt. I mean, I ain't got no team in this bag.
That's exactly.
Don't
Houston ain't
matter.
my team.
Don't matter. Hey,
So,
just because Wake Forest doesn't mean you can't get enough from Wake Forest.
I ain't trying to get nothing Wake Forest right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
hey, Wake Forest. Oh my God, Joe, y'all disappointed me so
Yeah,
bad.
I know. My team, bro. That's why I'm so in love with the Commanders right now. Cause my team suck, bro. Like I'm tired of this.
Yeah,
bro.
Texas. Yeah, Texas.
But they be folding.
Yeah, that.
Gosh, 2 years in a row they folded. Like, bro, like, man, I can't take this no more. It's like, I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
What is
You know what? You know what, Joe? Dinner. Make it dinner.
I'm not taking this bet, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
Dave.
love Houston to death, but I'm also seeing Houston had Jamal Shea get hurt against Duke and then lose the Sweet 16 game. I'm not
Dave.
taking it. But I'll take the plus
Buffalo
right now.
Wild
Oh, what y'all
They
bet?
did it. Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, the cauliflowers versus the regulars?
There it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There it is. Let's go. Hey, Saturday night, let's go. I'm tuned in. Cause y'all play at what, 9 something?
They the second game. Yeah, they played 30 minutes after Auburn, Florida. So
I hate when they do that. Why?
because it's the same venue, you gotta give them a chance to warm up and stuff.
No. I thought you said something else. I thought you said they played 30 minutes after. I'm thinking
They
when
do.
the game started though. I'm thinking 30 minutes after the game start.
Oh no.
They be double playing. I'm like, bro, why are they doing that?
Oh, they have. Oh, the tournament absolutely has to do that, Joe.
Yeah, I know that because of all the teams. I thought they was doing it right now. I'm gonna say,
Oh no.
But yeah, so give me Houston though, straight up, no plus 5.5.
Yeah, straight up. I gotta do straight up.
Oh, we'll be locked in the chat. I can't wait. All right,
I can't wait too.
Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna guarantee them to be locked in. My lady is here, so I'm not gonna guarantee them to be locked in. I'll be in the chat, but I ain't gonna be in there the entire time.
Well, it's gonna be at night. I could be locked in.
I might say, yeah, the game probably gonna start around like 9:15 or something.
Yeah,
like
I can lock in. I'll lock in. I'll be here, Carl. I'll be here. And Dave, when you pop in, I'll be there.
Okay.
I'll be there. Last words, man. First of all, great show, y'all. Shout out to the whole financial network.
we all had one. We all had one. Cool. We good.
We all had some kind of mess up.
Shout out to the whole Refuse to Lose Sports Network. Shout out to the whole R2L family in the chats. R2L Day. We will be doing that this summer. I can't wait. Also, shout out to my boy Lambo Anlo in the intro song. Shout out to my brother Ed Han with the logo. Kings, I already talked about you. You ain't getting none more my time. Sorry. Commanders, Adam Peters, man. You know, we knew about Jaden because, you know, our youth used to talk about him all the time. That's where he's at. Debo comes over. I knew about Jaden because our youth talked about him all the time. I gotta feel like you're gonna be over there soon next. It's gonna be over there soon next. And look,
you got enough collusion as it is. You're not getting burned out.
Oh, we getting more. We're gonna milk the cow. That's what we're gonna do. We might ask John Lynch to be our assistant. That's what we might do, okay?
We want to send them feds out there.
Please do. Please do.
But Javon Kinlaw, I have a feeling he's gonna have his best year this year. His best year. He was overweight last year, and they didn't really know that, but he was overweight last year, unmotivated. He's from DC, from Northwest, off Rhode Island Avenue. Yeah, he's from here. Yeah, he's from here.
I did not know that. I know
I
he was
either.
I know he was from South Carolina University, but I didn't know he was from here.
Yeah,
I knew that when he got drafted.
He's from Northwest. Yeah, so he's from here. He back with Adam Peters. Adam Peters believes in him. He's motivated. I think he's gonna have a big year this year. So those are my last words, but I do want to give a shout out to all the superstar members. All right, shout out to my boy Tomo. He normally does this. Coach Coombs. Make sure you watch this episode, Coach. Coach Coombs, myself, Dave, Tomo, the R2L Network, the R2L show. Worm, Taniqua, the Couriers, Vaughn, T-Merc, Teddy, Chris, Giovanni, Cardo, I said, and Tomo, and you.
Hold on. The Couriers not on that list?
I said the Couriers.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
He's on here.
He ain't for nigga, my guy.
Yep, 2 months running. Yep. 2 months.
He got 4 more months.
Football season be on back then, right? May, June, July, August. Yep, football season be coming back around, so he'll stick around.
He need to hurry up and go ahead and do that. You know, he needs to go do that.
The
that
fight
talent,
song. Yeah,
that
he
bet.
definitely relieving on AJ.
That boy been ducking ever since.
AJ smart. He like, I'm gonna catch him in football season. He gonna do it then. AJ, I bet you're gonna remind him when you come back around. But go ahead, Dave.
All right, my last words. This is unsports related. I got to give a special shout out to my fiance. She just celebrated a birthday recently, so happy birthday to you.
Hold on, Dave. Hold up, Dave. Hold up.
Mm-hmm. And we are expecting a new one, so we're excited about that as well. So, appreciate that.
World premiere.
You know, definitely gonna have some great times together. We've enjoyed the last few years together, and we know we got plenty more to go. So appreciate you sticking by my side, you know, motivating me, being my inspiration and everything. Appreciate you. RBO, thank you for, you know, the last two shows. Thanks to you, my guy. You've been helping me out with my list. So I appreciate you, Vaughn. Make sure y'all go subscribe to RBO. Make sure y'all go do that.
My last word, first of all, congrats to Dave. You know, congrats to all that. Secondly, appreciate y'all for having me on the show. Third, the Nationals was just tied 4-4 with the Diamondbacks. It's now 6-4 Diamondbacks. Thank you, Diamondbacks. Shouldn't have been trash. Tigers, 3-4. Hopefully we become 500 tomorrow. You know, we're 3-1, you know, outside of playing the Dodgers. So I just want to put that out there. I mean, when you're going against Mookie Betts and Shohei Ohtani, you know, that even a 3-point lead, the bottom of the 10th ain't safe because Mookie Betts wants to hit it through. You know what? Trauma. I'm trauma dumping. But anyway, Pistons. Let's get this win against the Raptors and let's clinch a playoff berth. Hey, I know Joe came in the chat, was singing the song. Police almost got him. I might be on the same type time, man. Who knows? I don't know yet. But hopefully Cade is healthy. My Ravens. Draft season is here. We're like 22 days away from the draft. I haven't done my mock draft. I normally do it like the day before, and I normally just do based off what I know. I don't really look at drafts and pick. I just go off what I know. So we'll see there. I got Michigan State, great season. I can't complain whatsoever. Big Ten champs, made it to the Elite Eight when we were picked to finish 5th in the Big Ten, and we weren't picked to do much at all. I tell y'all all the time, when there's no expectations on MSU, that's when they're dangerous. So shout out to y'all. Please bring Trey Holloman back. Cannot believe he's in the portal right now. Bring Trey back. Relax. He's not going to Duke. Y'all. I love Trey to death. I don't think he's what Duke wants. But last and certainly not least, man, CTC. I will be live tonight. It was originally 30 minutes after the show, but I didn't think I was going to be on the show, so I thought my laundry would be done by now. Got to put the clothes in the dryer. I don't want the dryer to be on while I'm on the show. So, you know, when I eat dinner and my clothes are done drying, we will go live. So make sure y'all check me out tonight.
That's good. All right, y'all. That's all we have for y'all today, and we'll see y'all Tuesday at the next episode.
Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.